swap to... Are you not swapping this one? Oh. Game capture. You're supposed to capture the game. For crying out loud. Ah. Okay. There we go. Swap for the chats. Everything's looking good. We have my mic capture. We have game volume capture. My mic is all... Going radio silence for a moment because my mic is also all twisted. Okay. Huh. This game is just quiet. Noted. So yes. I am here. The stream has started. Sorry for running a little bit late. It's gonna wait a little bit longer just for people to show up. Actually, I guess while I'm waiting, I can still set my game up now. Do I gotta make a public? If I'm gonna make a world that I stream, I may as well go with my typical world name for when I do these things. And I want a nice giant map. And with lots of islands. I'll actually leave the mainland island just normal. Oh, now I connect to YouTube chat. Thank you for telling me I'm now connected to YouTube chat. And I'm just gonna play on normal. Alright, who do we got for our people? Healthy, patient, strong shoulders, compassionate, pessimist, overly effective, negative thoughts. I think I can live with that. Oh, we're already starting with an apprentice, and you're rebellious, and you are Explorers Guild. Actually, that could be really good. I know your expectations is higher, but I could still make use of you, especially since apprentices are just really, really bloody good. And when I get a school, I already have someone that can actually train others. Alright, and then considerate. Does not get offended at rude comments. Huh. Okay. Neck. Stretch the stiff board. Well, not that stiff, but you know, every time you go to the gym, you're always going to feel it in your bones and your muscles. Wish I could have a nice massage therapist after the gym, but unfortunately, having an injured spine, the thing that sucks is that because of my injured spine, having a massage is less ideal. Because the last thing a masseuse wants to do is accidentally tweak your spine the wrong way. And, well, I'm still able to walk now, and I'd rather continue to be able to walk. I'm drinking a little bit of ginger ale. A little bit of a sweet treat for my day at the gym. It is always good to reward yourself when you're doing a good job. Just don't overdo it. Alright. It's been about 6 minutes. Sure, let's go ahead and get started. As far as I know, there is no, like, Twitch or any integration with this game yet. Though it would be fun. It would be cool to have, like, you know, people that watch end up joining my colony. Alrighty. Now let us embark to the land of Celosia, where we shall build a new, thriving colony away from the oppressive claws. When this game loads. There we go. Okay. It says it's almost done. I trust it. It's almost done. Here we go. Let us get a look at my main island. Oh, that's a... Okay. I can't see... Thanks, game. I couldn't see the island for a minute there. Holy coal.
Royal Scout ships identified your assigned archipelago as a potential colony. As part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681, 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those brave Claws' efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important building will be the trade dock. Without it, your colony cannot repay its debts. Therefore, I implore you
there is
to choose
so
an
much
island
there is
and
so much
construct
copper on
your
the
dock.
beach right here.
Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
Coal, I'm about. This would make for, like, an amazing mining and industrial town. Just because then I can have it bleed into here, and then anybody that's mining and whatnot would focus there. This would be great for the city hub, which would then lead into farming districts and what have you over here. Problem is that there's not a lot of flat ground for farming. But I can probably make that work. Okay, so where do I want my trading dock? Not where any of the copper is. Good lord! Oh, I'm not going to be having issues finding copper anytime soon. Oh my god. And there's even gold on this island. Okay. Okay. Problem I always have with this game is that I always look at everything and then just allow myself to go like, oh my god. It's just like, okay, start doing things! Trade dock. Is that not... what? This is too small. That works. Alright. Pop you here. I want to get this set up now. There. That should be good, because then I can have, you know, gatherers and what have you, because I need this clear cut away. And I can do housing here, and have the miners start mining. Alright, let us get this going. At least that's how I am just picturing it. Alright.
Warehouses are vital to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse's capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom. Logs, cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for whiskers in the royal factories. To reduce carry distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
Okay. Forgot how to speed up. There we go. So, going into this game, I'm going to just stress the fact that I'm not the greatest with this type of game.
Congratulations to you and your fellow colonists. Under
So, of course, the question is, why am I doing this then? Because it's a nice kind of just chill city builder, which is something that I like to play when I just want to relax and vibe. But also, I want to challenge myself to kind of learn these games a little bit. To anybody who's not actually played or seen gameplay of this game, later on, you get, like, tech, and you can unlock different techs and what have you. And a lot of it can get pretty... pretty advanced. I want mining camp over here, because that will be everything that I want to do, and then I'm just going to go ahead and mark all this up right away. Bam. 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 I think I'll do... that and that. That'll be a decent start. Alright. And now, so... Alright. Everything's got to be built up first. Alright. No, yeah. Later on, like...
Paying taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility.
Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. You go ahead and get to work. Please and thank you. Alright. These two can work on that. Food is absolutely important. And... alright. Set that up. Complete
Paying
quest.
taxes to the crown is your...
I get another colonist. My new colonist is slow. And I now have 3 engineer guild. I don't... Not the best, but I'll make it work. Alright. So let us... Trying to think about what I want to make first. First things I guess I should do is housing. That. I'm trying not to think about this too hard. Emphasis on trying. Alright. Yeah, start with that. Start with that for now. I don't think I have that many logs to start. Okay, here we go. I will take... I cannot handle a educated individual. I have 25. You're 19. If I bought you, you'd be the only one I could afford. I will take you and you. And then I have to repeat the rest. Which means I can do that. Have you work here. And yeah. And one whisker gathering food will be plenty. Or two. Oh yeah, because I have... Right, because I gained 2 people. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can count! I promise. Yeah, so... Welcome to Whiskerwood. A nice, chill little colony builder. I know, it's funny. I go from playing a Resident Evil 4 randomizer, absolutely driving myself insane with the most ridiculous things that I'm trying to deal with, to playing Valheim, running around in the wilderness gathering food, and now I'm building a colony. And now I'm playing a colony builder. I also happen to play RTS, sometimes puzzle games, and other things. I just play almost everything. The only thing I don't really touch is PvP and sports. Yeah, kind of. Depending on the PvP game. I will absolutely play people on Mario Kart, and especially Mario Party. Anyways. The only problem is that I don't have a Switch 2, so I can't play online with people. I don't exactly have the space to set something like that up right now. Anyway, beside the point. Getting off track. But ye. But it's a nice, quiet, kind of chill vibe game. Nice and peaceful. It makes it a nice game to just kind of relax. It's also a game where, like, I don't get too distracted with what I'm doing. I can pause it at any time I want. And just lets me talk. Lets me flex my... Not flex. Oh, yeah. It allows me to be flexible with, like, how my mind is able to do, so I'm not, like, overly distracted doing one thing and another. Because that very much does happen. Alright, 2 houses are going up. we got coming today? Supply ship. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough! For now, the wood and the planks would do more good for me, so I'll grab that. Yeah, 2 houses complete. Alright, services. The cafe required planks. Does it not say? Planks, yeah. 21. I only have 16. Okay, so that's not. Sawmill takes logs. Stonecutter takes planks. And then there's a weaver which also takes logs? Really? Huh. Interesting. Well, we shall go with a sawmill. And since I want my industry to kind of be over here-ish, I will place it down here. But I am probably going to do... Earthworks, yeah. I'll stick that there. As I mine kind of into here, all the rock I'm gonna get, I'm probably going to use to just fill in this space. And then that way I have kind of just easy access to this, and then I can take a lot of the stone and whatnot from over here, put that over there. I have people that are... No, they're not idle, they're building. But yeah, that's kind of what I got envisioned right now. I just realized a little bit of an error I made. One second. Oh boy. I do not have enough copper to pay the tax man. Do I have any copper sitting? I have 6. Okay. Put 10, that would be 200. It wouldn't quite be enough, but they should be able to mine more. Eh. It's fine. I'll make it work. Alright. End day. More approval. Cool. I know. Slept outside. Now fun. I have high approval. I know. I can't use it right now. Real fast. I'm gonna put a path. Oops. There it is. There. I'm gonna put another hat. Oh. Never mind! No. My bad. This one. There we go.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury. Some whisker...
I have 4 to 5, so I literally just need the one more house. I'll just stick it here. Yes, the tax collector is here. I know. Deliver now, please. I'm glad I don't have to pay it immediately. And okay. Oh, that's still not enough. You kidding me? You know what? No. I'll do that. It's fine, I'll live. Oh, they started doing that. I've never not fully paid the first set. I never realized that they will actually roll over what you miss. Oh. Oh no. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, what do we got here? I'll take the Swift. Perfectionist, unsafe worker. For Engineering Guild? Nope. Loner. My pace rebellious. Explorers Guild. I'll take the Explorers Guild. Refuse the rest. Alright. Alright. Set that up. It's fine. I think now I have enough. Where do I want to place you? Where do I want to place you? Here wouldn't be bad. It's not the best location, but it's practical enough, I think. Alright, and then farm tool. Start with a berry. I keep doing that. Berry orchard down there. Flax is apparently a little pickier. That's fine. We can do flax up here, like so. We don't need a whole lot, just a little. Still, that is definitely something I need to keep in mind. Hello, friend. How are you? Welcome to the... And my brain is deciding to fail me right as I... Welcome to... Brain, why? Welcome to the colony of Celosia. There we go. Colony.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing.
Give me the planks and trains, please. Glad to hear you're doing well. I am too, believe it or not. Eh. It's all fine. I can laugh at myself. Building is complete. Perfect. Alright. So set this up for you two for tomorrow. Oh, I don't have... no, there's scaffolding. Excuse me. You know, I know what I can do. Alright. I will do that. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah. I decided, I was saying earlier that I decided to do this game because it's easier for me to kind of play and talk with this game. Because it's chill. I mean, that's lower than... Oh no, previous missed payment. 10. Okay. So missed payments do stack up. Lovely.
There have been reports of pirate ransom demands
Yes,
in your part
yes.
of the world. Under no
Actually giving me
circumstances
machinery and logs for that one. Okay. It's funny that you say that there are pirates in the area. It's like you know that they're coming. Oh, you can't see my mouse. You can't see my mouse. But literally immediately underneath my portrait says pirate blockade. There's a... In the top left-hand corner, when I click on the warehouse, there's a whole thing that says what's going on. I forgot that I have set up that you can't see my mouse. Okay. I'm gonna go for the expensive one again, because it gives me a lot more supplies of what I actually need. Okay. You two there, no builders. That is fine. I don't need, air quotes, builders right now. What I need is production. I realize that, this isn't exactly the most centralized, and there's going to be a little bit of production latency because of it. But I did do this on purpose. Excuse me. I have Whiskers showing up tomorrow. Yes. I'll have new people show up tomorrow, and they can be the builders. But yeah. So, have you heard of the game Everhood at all? Chip? Or Chip Pixie? It's like, look at the name, nickname. Chip Pixie? Chip Pixie? Message deleted by a moderator. I don't... What? Why was that message deleted? You're just telling me you're what? Anyways. Fair enough. Well. Oh, that was an oops. Oh. Well, it said it was deleted by a moderator. Okay. Yeah, it's just like deleted by a moderator. I don't have mods. What? I don't have any mods. I'm flying solo here. Like, what? What's going on? Anyways. So, Everhood is one of those, like... Excuse me. It's an indie game. Arguably in a similar vein as to Undertale in, like, kind of graphic design. But with a little bit more fidelity to it. But it is a rhythm battler. And when I say a rhythm battler, I mean like your battle screen when you go and fight enemies is you're standing on a giant Guitar Hero string set. So like when you play Guitar Hero, how the notes come down and it tells you like which finger notes to press. You're fighting on top of that. Except instead of trying to hit the buttons, you're trying to dodge the buttons as the music plays, and your enemy is playing the music, you need to avoid them, which I think is really fun and really cool. 1 second, let's see. I only have the one, I got one reroll, so I have to decide. I cannot house Sable. I mean, I could, but they are going to be the grouchiest asshole ever, and they're a heavy eater. I don't want heavy eaters, if I can help it. I'm going to roll this one. Alright, what do we get? Another educated, but they're rebellious. Sickly, greedy, weak, warm core. Blech! Alright. I'll take Pip for the educated and rebellious. Yes, I want rebellious. It's actually a good thing. That sounds hilarious, but it is. And I can explain that later, but I want to finish my... talking about the other game, Everhood. And then I will take you, because you're more resistant to... Whether... A weak miner, that's not good. Neither is sickly. And you're greedy, expects more from life. Okay, that just means you have higher expectations. Your expectations aren't that high. Yeah. No, actually, I think I could work. I could work with you. Yeah. Yeah. It just means your expectations are a little higher. I can work with it. Refuse the rest. And now that I actually have people here, let us do... the cafe, which can sit right here. Then the bathing dock, which can sit right there. Perfect. Perfect. And then I also, while I'm at it, where is... there it is. Okay. Storage shed. If you please. If you please. Okay. So that's going to help with logistics there. Alright. But yes, Everhood. So, never played it, never heard of it. What I want to talk about that game does kind of go into spoilers a little bit. So if you don't mind me spoiling the game, I'll continue on. If the game... I mean, regardless, it is fun, because the events and everything and the songs are a lot of fun. Actually, what for the hell of it, I am going to... Oh, it goes 100. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to go over 100%. Okay, bam. And I'll go ahead and fetch. Okay, good. And my brain is forgotten the name of the song. I think I have it saved on my playlist. I'm just gonna play the song. It should be at the bottom. No. Dang it, it's not. Alright, I'll just... Okay. Alright, this one... I'm going to jump ahead to here. So the boss theme, the track I'm about to play is actually a secret boss fight. I'm not going to say. Well, no, it's part of what I'm going to talk about actually. So in fairness, it is relevant. But this is one of the music tracks that plays for the secret fight. That you can unlock. Should be able to hear it. There it is. So again, this is from Everhood. And again, you are standing on like the guitar track, bouncing around on notes. Bouncing around to avoid the notes while your enemy is playing music, sending them at you. And this is this is deemed the hardest fight in the game, by the way. So, anyway, as this is played. So, again, this is the secret fight when you're fighting Frog. Frog is basically... up until this point, is basically acting as your guide. And again, I'm going to go into spoiler territory for the game at this point. How you end up fighting Frog is that if you go pacifist during your game, kind of similar to like Undertale. At a certain point, you get your arm, and then he approaches you, and he implores you to kill the residents in Everhood. The reason why is because he says that Everhood is a land of immortals, hence the name Everhood. However, because of that, nobody has died. Everybody has been living for years and years. Hundreds, thousands, nobody even remembers when they became immortal anymore. They have been alive time immemorial. The only person that even remembers that is Frog. After playing, I played Everhood after I played Undertale, and I came kind of fresh off, the pacifist route in Undertale, because that's supposed to be him talking. I just went and got the fight. I didn't get the actual track on its own. Hey, I can show you the music. Doesn't mean I'm actually going to spoil the fight. Anyways. But yeah. He implores you to residents of Everhood because everybody's lived for far too long. So long that everybody's memories and personalities are becoming gray. Nobody can remember who they were in. And they just live through the same things over and over and over again, forgetting that they've done them, doing them over again, so on and so forth. And so, when I was at the gym, I actually have Johnny Atma did a cover of this song, and I have it on my Spotify. And this song came up. And as I'm working out, I'm thinking about the situation, and I just kind of stop and realize, hang on a minute. In the context of game, Frog is asking you to basically mercy kill the residents of Everhood. Alright. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it just cuts. It just cuts. Like that. Because when you're fighting him, you're just going and going and going. You can choose to actually damage him, or you can just push through the song until you actually reach the end of the song itself. So if you actually decide to be a pacifist and refuse to kill anybody in Everhood, you end up being given an option to go and approach Frog. And when you do, he's like, "What are you doing? You were brought here for a reason. I told you what your purpose is. I'm begging you. These people need release from this. They need to let go of this prison of immortal life." And if you continue to refuse to kill anybody, I need to turn this music back on. Actually, maybe not that high. There we go. If you continue to refuse to kill anybody, he's basically like, "Oh, if that's how it's going to be, so be it." And then he fights you. I'm just gonna take that one because I got plenty of resources for other things now, especially since this comes up. Okay. Actually, the clothes would be a good idea as well as the planks, so sure. Please. And on the one hand, kind of worth fighting him because, again, yes, it's the hardest fight in the game. That song is awesome. But it ends up becoming a battle of resolve where it's like, what's going to break first? Is your resolve in, upholding your own moral to not kill, because that's what it was for me, versus his will to convince you to turn around and actually do what he's been asking you to do. And that's also why this song just hard cuts, is because at that point he's been fighting you over and over and over. And similar to Undertale, it keeps track. The game hints that it knows how many times you die and reset in a fight. Not nearly as advanced as Undertale. Undertale takes that to a whole ass other level. But Everhood does hint at that. And then eventually he just goes, "What's the point? I can't convince you. I'm not going to be able to make you do what needs to be done. I'm just tired." And then the fight ends. I realized it kind of makes it, just by that, it makes Everhood be a very interesting kind of parallel for Undertale. Because in Undertale, we're gonna have you actually work the kitchen. Because in Undertale, a large part of like the story and the characters and what have you is that you are given a choice, and your choice is how are you going to go through the game. Are you going to, you know, explore and experiment? Are you going to be pacifist? Are you going to not? And what have you? Whereas Everhood basically just puts you in this world, and even at the very beginning, it kind of goes out of your way to have you run into, like, kind of the assholes that live there. And you start building housing. Some of the first people that you do meet in that game are genuinely kind of dicks. Yes, yes.
We are but humble seafarers, who having torn off the shackles of the kingdom, find ourselves in great need. In past times of want, wise and generous Whisker colonies have supplied us with everything they had. You should follow their example, and do it quickly. There's nothing more detestable and worthy of destruction than a greedy colony.
Well, I gotta do it for the quest. Refuse.
There have been reports of pirate rants.
Yes, 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 yes. And they destroyed all the expensive buildings. God damn it. 4, 5. Oh, they hit a warehouse. I really hope that didn't destroy the goods inside the warehouse. Yeah. But yeah, at the start of the game, at the start of Everhood, you're missing your arm, and part of the whole quest is to try and get your arm back. And for the first little bit, like I said, you're basically met with, like, the assholes in Everhood, including the guy that stole your arm in the first place. But then after the first little bit, and that same guy that stole your arm burns you in an incinerator. Like, not joking. Okay, you... Damn it. I was gonna say, you two are good. I can't get the second miner. I'm gonna take the other farmer. But then after that, and you're actually dropped into the wider world of Everhood, and you start exploring it and trying to figure out where you need to be, where you need to go, and what have you. You start finding more the chill residents in Everhood, the relaxed ones, the people that are just, you know, living, vibing, just doing what they do on a regular daily basis sort of thing. And what was that?
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony.
Tax credit. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, Calic. And then you start to get to interact with them. You start to be able to do things with them. Hell, you do a whole-ass D&D session with the people in Everhood. That is not a joke. That actually happens. You are pulled in to play D&D with these immortals that are just spending time. And then you have, like, and then you don't actually make, like, a whole character sheet and everything. They just give you a class and a token. but you're playing in their D&D world and their story and everything, and there's even a character that's narrating the things that's actually going on, which is a lot of fun. But that's also the thing. You spend the time with them. You get to have fun with them. You play go-karts, you play D&D, you play party games, you play hide and seek with them at one point. And it's fun and charming and silly. And then after all that, you go and get your arm, and when you have your arm back, you have the ability to kill. And then you're asked to kill everybody. And it's like, I don't want to. But I see the dilemma and the plight. It's the game is asking you to mercy kill these people because their memories are broken. They're like hanging on to their personalities by threads. Again, Frog is the only one that is actually conscious about this. Nobody even remembers that they are actually immortal. One of the asshole characters that you even run into at the start of the game is even like, hey, look, I'm sorry I was a bit of an asshole to you earlier. I don't know why I was like that. For whatever reason, sometimes I'm just an asshole. I hope we can, I'm probably still going to be an asshole, but I just wanted to, show you that I'm not always an asshole by saying this kind of thing. And it's like, man! And then, yeah, you can choose, like I said, you choose to refuse to kill them, and then it unlocks a door where you go meet Frog, and then you have to fight Frog in a battle of wills just to tell him that, no, I'm not interested in killing anyone. I don't want to. I didn't actually, when I first played through that, and it was hard and it took a long time, but I did eventually manage to win and be like, hey, like, I'm not killing anyone. I don't care. My principle is I don't want to kill anyone. And he gives up. And I just kind of realized, like, the implications of that when I was working out at the gym today. It's just like, I did not realize how, I want to say, fascinating that situation actually is. Because you step back and take it apart, because what happens is that he gives up, and then the ruler of that world, effectively, I couldn't describe it, basically arrives, and it's just like, hey, you did a good job, Frog, and Frog's just like, I'm just tired, I'm done with this, I don't want it anymore. And then it goes, you'll never be able to return, right? I understand, that's fine with me. And then he gets deleted from the game. Not the entire game. If you start a new game, he still comes back. But, like, in that playthrough, he gets deleted. And it's like, oh. Okay. Yikes. And it's kind of somber. And at the time, like I said, I did not fully realize the implications of that. Oh, it is a very surreal game. Absolutely. Okay. Alright. I do have more housing. I have one more house. Oh no, I have more than one more house. Okay. I just... Like I said, I found that game to be very fascinating in that regard. Yes, yes, up outside. I'm working on housing. And it's raining.
Please, may we have better housing? This new one.
Working. I just told you I am working on it, my guy. I only have single occupancy housing. I can only do so much right now. Because I have 15 people. And we can basically run out of berries here. That's not good. Okay, hang on. Set that up. I will also say that when you do go to play that game, try not to be on any prescription medications. And if you are in a place that legalizes recreational drugs, I don't recommend having those before you play. Because there are some fights in that game that just... Oh, they just get so trippy. like, whoa, dude, I'm tripping balls. What's going on? Why are there gnomes dancing on the screen? And now there's a giant face in the sun. What's going on, man? I'm freaking out, man! But, honestly, yes, it is all that, in spite of all of that weirdness included, it is a very enjoyable game. And it is very fun. Weird, wacky, wild, drug-induced hijinks included. I have 3 people without housing. Boom, boom. Two houses. Day, please. Thank you. Oh, much better. That is approval, baby. But yeah, that was just something I felt was like a very interesting note to just kind of bring up. I thought it was interesting. it was. Why do... Oh... Huh. Wait, what happened to... But I had... Wait. They actually blew up my... They blew up all the copper I had in the storage hut. They actually blew up the copper inside. Oh. Huh. Well. Apparently, I got fucked. I couldn't even meet their minimum payment. I actually got fucked over. The pirates blew up my copper. Yes, I was going to talk about my workout. Just... Oh. Yeah, I'm actually going to play with an oversized island. Sorry, just kind of broadsided by the fact that the pirates actually fucked me over by destroying all my copper because they destroyed the storage that my copper was in. And by doing so, destroyed the copper. I didn't think that was actually going to happen. Wow. I did not think that could actually happen. I got screwed. Okay. So, what it is in this game is that you pay taxes, and what it is that the claws have trust. If your trust hits or goes below 0, then you basically lose the game, and I say that with air quotes. Now, if you are later in the game and you have a lot of resources, you could probably get away with not giving them resources and be fine. I had just started. I had nothing. I wasn't even off the ground. I forgot to look at people I was
colony as part of the Royal Scouting Mission of 1681.
Okay, workout.
72
Yes.
such
What
colonies
did
have
it-
successfully been established as a result of those brave claws' efforts. By
Yeah.
the King's graceful guidance, yours could
Okay,
be the
so
73rd
section.
such colony. Your most important building will be the trade dock. Without it, your colony cannot repay its debts. Therefore, I implore you to choose an island and construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
Okay. You know, I could have actually, like, looked around first before doing that. That stuff wouldn't... There's no point in doing that now. Alright. Okay. Double voices. There shouldn't be anything else picking up. Weird. Okay, so who do I have? Compassionate and slow. Slow's gonna suck. Apprentice, patient, content. Oh, nice. That's actually really good. Give the teacher. Unsafe worker, strong shoulders. Okay, so you only work at the farm. My pace. I can work with this. Not the greatest.
Warehouses are vital to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity.
It's survival.
Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse's capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom. Logs, cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for Whiskers and the royal factories. To reduce carrying distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I hear you. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright. Now, we can just start new, start fresh. Not a big deal. I'll make it work. Alright, supply ships arrive.
Congratulations to you and your fellow colonists.
There's your debt. Yeah. Alright. You know what? Hindsight? I could have done this better. I could have done this way better. Can I? Hang on. Nope. This is what happens when I try to do too many things at once and I just realized I screwed up without even... I just put the thing down. I did say I'm not that good with these games. Okay, one more reset. Okay, alright. Giant, oversized island. Just leave that alone. Leave the left alone. Okay, what do we got? I do not want monarchists. Perfectionist, inquisitive, apprentice patient, pessimistic patient, unsafe worker, or greedy rebellious. Sickly, rude, heavy eater. No. Stop giving me heavy eater. No. Optimist, inquisitive, thoughtful, apprentice, considerate, content, weak. I can live with weak. The rest of this is good. And I get to start with 2 minors. Alright. Going with this. Ugh. Let's actually pay attention to where I'm going to put down my goddamn dock. But hey, let it be known that it's fine to make mistakes, it's fine to screw up, and if needed, it's fine to just start over. And that's the beauty of games, really. You're allowed to just start over. I screwed up. I realized I screwed up. So, just start over again.
Royal Scoutships identified your assigned archipelago as a potential colony as part of the Royal Scouting mission of 1681. 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those brave claws' efforts. By the King's great guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important village
should be enough to just kind of
without it,
keep me going. There's plenty of wood in the immediate area, lots of berries.
And construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this. Because if I put the dock here, it's kind of central, and in this center area can be like all my housing and what have you. There's trees right here, so I wouldn't have to worry too much about building a lot of stairs. Lots of wood here, early logs, and then easily accessible farmlands. There's lots of berries over here. Makes it very accessible. Let's just take a look around at other islands. Iron ore, which I don't think I can sell. Lots of flax here. Oh, and there's copper. There's no trees. There's lots of farmland there, so that's decent potential. Coal is sellable, potash isn't. And it's also just, some of these islands just kind of look pretty. Rock salts, that can't be sold, potash can't be sold. Although that would be an amazing island if I didn't have to worry about my taxes. Taxes, always ruining everything, right guys? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just going to... Just 10. Alright. That is it. That's a desert island. Desert island down there, alright. Oh, that's gold! Yeah, let's build here. Then I will put a step here, because I want the warehouse here.
Warehouses are vital to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that benefit the kingdom. Logs, cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for Whiskerwood's royal factories. To reduce carry distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
Done. Supplies. Charter. Laws. Let's get to work. Alright. So that there. Cutter right here because I want to get that out. Forging hut here. Forging. Right, this. Gotta get around. Alright. That should encompass all that, and that should be plenty of food for a long while. Alright, get to work. Speed 3. This is the fastest speed in the game.
Hey, access to the crown is your primary responsibility.
Yes, accept quest. Okay. So, alright. 2. Not super interested in coal right now to start. That is going to be underneath everything. Should be fine. You guys get to work. Work here. And the others are going to... Alright.
Hey, access to
Completed
the
that.
crown is your
Bam, that's done. Got a loaner. Go figure. Alright, well, the loaner can just work on their own. Let's get to work on housing. Alright. Alright, who else do I want? I don't want any more miners for now. Patient Inquisitive and Explorers Guild. And you are Swift. Sure, you. Cool. Decent start. The only real slow thing is going to be food, but there should be plenty over there so that... Oh yeah. There'll be plenty over there that I should be able to get something started. I don't have a log. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, back to trying to give Jim updates. Because I keep saying I'm gonna give Jim update, and then I don't give my Jim update. I am down to 346 pounds. Still losing weight. Ha! I even managed to go a full 20 minutes on the bicycle at the gym today, and 5 full minutes. The gym has a stair climber. I managed to do 5 full minutes on that thing. 14 flights of stairs in 5 minutes. Yes, that is exhausting as it sounds. But what made it kind of funny for me is that while I was doing that, to my left was a woman who was also doing a stair lift, who was like doing it twice as fast as I was, and she didn't even look like she was sweating. I'm like, I'm there, like you can tell, I'm trying. I'm breathing heavily, trying to tell myself, it's like, come on, 1 more minute, we got this, we can do this. And I just look over to my left, and there's just a woman just step, 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 up this, up the stairs. Just making it look just so casual. Where me, it's like, water, like I'm just dying as I'm climbing these bloody things. It's like, man, I don't know how you make it look so easy, but I want to get there. Okay. I do want a farm. We need to do farming pool. We want... Oh, I mean... Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I have copper coming in. Okay. No. I'll be fine selecting this. So that's done. Resource extraction, farming, berries. There we go. Thank you. But it is very tedious work. Ugh. Alright. Bam. Oh, you're... I didn't accidentally click. I didn't have anything else at the time. Alright, fair enough. There. Print. There. Farmers working on the farm. Working at the farms. Is there... Yeah, rocks aren't. The rocks aren't that big of a deal. Okay. Let's start working on more homes. Boom, boom. No, let's not build one there. We can build a house here. 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 Stretch. Stretch. Yeah, I know there's not a whole lot going on right now, which, again, it's fine. It's a chill stream. Not everything needs to be happening all the bloody time. Yeah, my food's gonna keep up. Farms started. Okay. I am gonna have to industrialize soon. Yep. 280. I have 613. 500. I have
The
plenty.
ladders demand your attention. Housing.
Accept quest. I am literally building the 5th house right now. Alright. Yeah, I can do that. A little bit of logs. Just to make it a little bit more fine. Yes, yes. Increased output. I know. Alright, what do we got? You're rude, but you literally have no expectations whatsoever. Wait, hang on. Being rude reduces your expectations? Really? Huh. Interesting. You. I can live with that. You. Do I want another miner? Sure, I think I'll live with that, and then refuse the educated one, which sounds weird, but I'm not ready for it yet. I guess now that I actually have that many more whiskers. We'll have another set of foragers going just to make sure I don't run out of food. Oh! You were giving me the blueprints of the next warehouse already. Beautiful. Yes. Amazing. Perfect. I love it. Thank you so much. That is actually awesome. Now you can take your planks.
Other matters demand your attention.
Which apparently I actually have plenty of planks. God damn. Alright. Let's actually go ahead and get some services going then. There we go. Let's get this built. Ugh. There, and now I have a bathhouse where my mice can get nice and clean. Wash off the dirt and soot off their poos. Not quite built yet. Oh, I only have one person working the lumber camp. Right. There. There, fix that. Get more logs going. And it kind of sucks right now, though, is that I'm already kind of feeling a little tired. Which is kind of odd. It's not that late. And I know I started the stream late, but, like, it's not that late for me. I mean, it's normally the 2-hour mark for my streaming. I really started that late. Maybe I should have played something a little bit more stimulating. I mean, I guess I could change games. I don't know.
There have been reports of
Pirates, yes,
in your
yes,
part of
yes.
the world.
Accept the quest. 'Cause I can have to deal with pirates. Ugh. Excuse me. Supply has arrived. Actually, you know what? I think I am gonna... I don't know why I feel so tired all of a sudden. I think I am gonna go ahead and call it. This is... I do usually call it when it's a chill stream around this time. Maybe that's what's going on here. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just call it here. I know I wasn't able to get a village, like, up and going properly, but hey, I can... I don't know. You know what? You know what? Before I do, let's save it. Then I will load is Redwall. If anybody knows the reference, we can be friends. That being said, this is the world that I've been playing on my own. That's the farthest I am in this game. I just want to show that off, just to show what a more established village actually looks like. Okay, I don't know why the island is over there. Where?
Royal Scout ships identified your assigned archipelago as a potential colony. As part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681, 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those Brave Claw's efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony.
Oh, I must have reset it and not thought about it, and it automatically saved over the old one. Balls!
I implore you to choose an island and construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
Never mind! Yeah, I think I need to call it oh. Yeah, I think I need to call it a night. Oh, oof. Okay. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoy. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, god damn.